I'm Don also with my new friend Inky Johnson, the most passionate speaker I have ever heard. That was an awesome keynote address. If you ever have a chance to hear this guy, cancel what you're doing and go see him. I promise you it'll be worth it. You got a standing ovation at the end of your speech. Inky, can you tell us a little bit about your experience here at ISC?
Oh, it's been awesome. Anytime you can get an environment of believers, people with a clean spirit, people with a clean mind and a pure heart, it's been awesome. The reception has been awesome. Just being around a group of people that get it, and that serve something a lot greater than themselves, it's been awesome. The environment is awesome. People are awesome. Everything is just awesome.
You just did an incredible job. Now let's take a look at some of the highlights from this year's International Shelby Conference.
So I'd like to open us up this morning just in a brief moment of silence to honor those who have lost their lives this week and then to pray for their families who are back here.
Inky, man, I got some great news for you. So what is it, Coach? He said, man, can you believe you're a projected top 30 draft pick, son? He said, all you have to do is do what you love, play the game of football for the next 10 games, son, you're guaranteed a $15 to $20 million. I come out first game against Cal, I get an interception, couple big hits, playing great, we get the victory. Second game against Air Force, we're playing, found ourselves in a dogfight, gets late in the game, quarterback on Air Force's team dropped back, released the ball to a guy coming down my sideline. I went out and as soon as I hit him, felt as if every breath in my body left. My body went completely limp, fell to the ground, I blacked out. Never happened to me before. He said, we got to send you up to the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota. I said, okay, cool. He said, but the problem is, Ink, you probably can never play the game of football again in your life. I said, no way. I said, God, man, not now, God. Like, let me make it to the league. Let me get a little bit of money so I can take care of my family, do some things in my community. Then let my career, like, not right now. Like, I can smell it, man. I can see it, I can taste it. I've been working for this. You mean to tell me I get 8 games away and my life is about to change? People ask me all the time, Inky, why are you so happy, man? Why are you always optimistic? Ink, why do you always see things the way you see it? Like, why? I said, because I remember. Remember what? I remember where God brought me from. I remember the things that God got me through. I remember the work that God has done in my life. And so any opposition I meet, any adversity I meet, any situation and circumstance I meet, I already know God has set me up for the victory. All of us came into this world through somebody. Blessings flow through you, not to you. Doctor told me, son, you will never use that arm and hand again for the rest of your life. I said, no disrespect to you, but I will use this arm and hand every day for the rest of my life by the way that I live my life, because the thing I will never do is let a situation or a circumstance define my life. And so my question as I leave us today, why do you do what you do, and who does it serve as a blessing for? If it's just about you, you're missing the boat. That's my time. God bless you. Thank you.
We're so happy to be here this morning. We invite you all to stand and worship with us.
Christ alone, cornerstone, we've made strong, Savior's love, through the storm, He is Lord, I will bring praise, no weapon formed against me shall remain. I will rejoice and I will declare that God is my victory and He is here. Sings my soul, my Savior God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art.
I honestly and sincerely believe that ISC is a place where God brings us together, not just to get information, but to create relationships. But then also for those of you that are out there that are struggling, to hear a word from God. I will give thanks to thee, O Lord, among the peoples. I will sing praises to thee among the nations, for thy loving kindness is great to the heavens, and thy truth to the clouds. Be exalted above the heavens, O God. Let thy glory be above all the earth. When I look at that scripture, I start thinking about two things. I start thinking about, number one, as Shelby has gone for the last 40 years, there have been troubles and trials in this particular time. It has not been easy. And then the second thing that he told him, what David did, he didn't just remember God's faithfulness, but he responded in praise.
Come on, Aaron, let's party, let's celebrate. Joe, let's kick it off.
Mission Worldwide,
We're
let's
dancing.
celebrate. What you dancing?
I was amazed this weekend how I just prayed and asked God to bring the right people to my table or to present the right thing in my class, and there were several instances. I walked into a class and within a minute a teacher had said something that was just something I really, really needed to hear this week. So it was just amazing to see God working.
I got so much information as to how to do my day-to-day job, so I'm extremely excited about being here. We came with 3 other staff members, and we're going back a better way. So much love to Shelby.
The keynote speakers were just absolutely phenomenal. Inky Johnson, such a powerful speaker.
I really like the networking this time. I got to meet some interesting people, people who are going through the same challenges that we are, and talking to them about some of their solutions and what Shelby's providing for them. That was really helpful for me this time.
I've really enjoyed this year getting to take a selfie with Ken Bevel. That was awesome.
What I really enjoyed about the Shelby Conference was my presenter, Janetta. She was very informative and just let us know what was going on and how we could do our jobs better.
It's been a pleasure to be here. I've attended Shelby conferences before, made friends, and it's always a good opportunity to connect and fellowship and exchange experiences.
The conference itself was wonderful. I felt like it was a great investment and we learned new things and met new people, so thank you for the opportunity. And I'm looking forward to ISC in Dallas next year.